We are live. We are live. We are live, guys. We are live, guys. We are live. We are live. We are live. Let's get this over with. Let's get this done. Can you guys see me? Can you see me? We are ready to finish this dictionary, guys. We are ready. We are ready. I said we are ready. Let's finish this once and for all. Let's get this done. Mama. One, two, three. You never see me? No, you do. We are live. Woo! It feels good to be alive. It feels good to be alive. Thank you, God, that we are alive today. We are ready to finish this dictionary. Okay? Light the live, guys. Please light the live as you join. Light the live and subscribe. Share. And where we are at? We're at page 588 and 589. We stop at Q. And this is where we are going to continue from. Q. This is what we have remaining, guys. This is what we have completed. So we have come a far way. We have come a far way. And we can't give up right now. We can't stop right now. We have to finish this dictionary right now. So if you're sleeping, get up. Come on this live. If you are driving, tune in to the live, but don't watch and drive. I don't want no accident. Anyway, we are ready. We are ready. Okay? Light the live, guys. Light the live. And we start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We are at page 588 and 589. Let's start. Q, the 17th letter of the alphabet. Q, abbreviation question. Qatari, a person from Qatar, a country in the Persian Gulf, relating to Qatar. QC, abbreviation Queen's Council. QE, abbreviation quantitative easing. QED, abbreviation quoted erat demonstrandum, used to say that something proves the truth of your claim. QT, quartz. QUA, in the capacity of. Quack, the harsh sound made by a duck. Quack, an unqualified person who falsely claims to have medical knowledge, etc. Quad, a, a quadrille or a quadruplet. Quad bike, a motorcycle with 4 large tires for off-road use. Quadrangle, a square or rectangular courtyard enclosed by building, etc. Quadrant, each of four parts of a circle, plane, etc., divided by two lines or planes at right angles, quadrant, etc. Quadraphonic of sound reproduction transmitted through four channels. Quadramphonic. Quadrate, roughly square or rectangular. Like the live, guys. Please like the live and subscribe. Thank you. Quadratic, involving the second and no higher power of an unknown quantity or variable. Quadratic. Quadrennial, lasting for or recurring every four years. Quadrennial. Quadri, having four. Quadricep, a large muscle at the front of the thigh. Quadriceps. Quadrilateral, a four-sided figure. Quadrille, a square dance formed by four couples. Quadrillion, a thousand million. Quadriplega, paralysis of all four limbs. Quadruped, an animal which has 4 feet. Quadruple, consisting of four parts or elements, etc. Quadruples, quadrupling, quadrupled, multiply by 4. Quadruplet, each of 4 children born at one birth. Quaff, drink heartily. Quagmire, a soft, boggy area of land that gives way underfoot, etc. Quail, a small, short-tailed game bird. Quail, feed or show fear. Quell, feel or show fear or worry. Quaint, attractively unusual or old-fashioned. Quaint. Quake, quaked, of the earth, shake or tremble, etc. Quaker, a member of the Religious Society of Friends, a Christian movement devoted to peaceful principles and rejecting all such forms of worship. Quaker. Qualification, the action of qualifying, etc., etc. Qualification. Qualify, qualifies, qualifying, qualified. Meet the necessary standards or conditions to be able to do or receive something. Qualify, etc. Qualitative, relating to or measured by quality. Quality, the standard of how good something is as measured against other similar things, etc. Quality control, a system of maintaining standards in manufactured products by testing a sample to see if it meets the required standard. Qualum. Qualm, a feeling of doubt or unease. Quandary, a state of uncertainty. Quango, a semi-public administrative organization that receives financial support from the government which makes senior appointments to it. Quango. Quanta, plural of quantum. Quantify, quantifies, quantifying, quantified. Express or measure the quantity of. quantifiable, quantification, quantifier. Quantitative, relating to or measured by quantity. Quantitative easing, the introduction of new money into the money supply by a central bank. Quantity, a certain amount or number, quantity, etc. Quantity surveyor, a person who calculates the amount and cost of materials needed for building work. Quantum, a distinct quantity of energy corresponding to that involved in the absorption or emission of energy by an atom. Quantum. Quantum leap, a sudden large increase or advance. Quantum mechanics, the branch of physics concerned with describing the behavior of subatomic particles in terms of quanta. Quantum theory, a theory of matter and energy based on the idea of quanta. Quarantine, a period of isolation for people or animals that have or may have a disease. Quarantined. Put a person or animal in quarantine. Like the live, guys, like the live. Thank you. Quark, any of a group of subatomic particles which carry a fractional electric charge and are believed to be building blocks of protons, neurons, and other particles. Quark. Sorry, let's go. Quarrel, an angry argument or disagreement, etc. Quarrels, quarreling, quarreled. Quarrels, quarreling, quarreled. Have a quarrel, quarrel with, disagree with. Quarrelsome, likely to quarrel. Quarry, an area of the earth's surface which has been dug open so that stone or other materials can be obtained. Query, queries, querying, queried. Take stone or other materials from a quarry. Quarry, an animal being hunted, etc. Quartile, quart, a unit of liquid capacity equal to a quarter of length in Britain to approximately 1.13 liters and in the US to approximately 0.94 liters. Quarter, each of four equal parts into which something is or can be divided. Quarter, etc., etc., etc. Quarter. Quarters, rooms or lodgings, etc., etc. Quarters, quartering, quartered. Divide something into quarters. Be quartered, be lodged, etc. Quarterback, and a player stationed behind the center who directs a team's attacking play. Quarter day, each of 4 days in the year on which some tenancies begin and end and quarterly payments fall due. Quarter day. Quarter deck, the part of a ship's upper deck near the stern. Quarter deck. Quarter final, a match of a knockout competition coming before the semi-final. Quarter hour, also quarter of an hour, a period of 15 minutes. Quarter light, a window in the side of a motor vehicle other than the main door window. Quarter light. Quarterly, produce or occurring once every quarter of a year. Quarterlies, a publication produced 4 times a year. Okay, guys, we are now on page 590 and 591. Okay. Page 590 and page 591. Ready? Quartermaster. Quartermaster, a regimental officer in charge of providing accommodation and supplies. Quartermaster. Quarter sessions. In England, Wales, and Northern Ireland, a court of limited powers held quarterly. Quarterstaff, a heavy pole 6 to 8 feet long, formerly used as a weapon. Quarterstaff. Quartet, a group of 4 people playing music or singing together, etc. Quartet, each of 4 equal groups into which a population can be divided. Quartet. Quarto, a size of page for a book resulting from folding a sheet into 4 leaves. Quartz, a hard mineral consisting of silica, typically occurring as colorless or white hexagonal prims. Quartz clock, a clock or watch regulated by vibrations of an electrical driven quartz crystal. Quartzite, a compact, hard, granular rock consisting mainly of quartz. Quasar, quasar, a kind of galaxy which gives off enormous amounts of energy. Quash, officially reject a legal decision as invalid, etc. Quasi, seemingly. Quaternary, fourth in order or rank, etc. Quaternary, relating to the most recent period in the Cenozoic era, from about 1.64 million years ago to the present. Quatrain, a verse of 4 lines, typically with alternate rhymes. Quatrefoil, an ornamental design of 4 leaves resembling a flower or clover leaf. Quattrocento, the 15th century as a period of Italian art or architecture. Quaver, quavers, quavering, quavered, a voice tremble, a tremble in a voice, quaver, etc. Quay, a platform alongside or projecting into water for loading and unloading ships. Quayside, a quay and the area around it. Queasy, queasies, feeling sick. Queen, a female ruler of an independent state. Queen consort, a king's wife, etc., etc. Queen it, of a woman act in a unpleasant superior way. Queen mother, the widow of a king and mother of the current king or queen. Queensberry, Queensberry rules, the standard rules of boxing. Queen's Counsel, a senior barrister appointed on the recommendation of the Lord Chancellor. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate your comment, bro. Thank you. I take some time, catch myself, and now we're back to finish. We're going to complete this, guys. We are going to. Okay? Thank you. Okay? Let's begin. Queen's English, the English language as correctly written and spoken in Britain. Queen's Evidence, evidence for the prosecution given by someone involved in the crime being tried. Queen's Guide, Queen Scott, in the UK, a guide or scout who has reached the highest rank of proficiency. Queen's Highway, the public road network. Queen size, also queen size, of a large size than the standard but smaller than king size. Queer, strange, etc., etc. Queer someone's pitch, spoil someone's plans or chances of doing something, etc. Quell, put an end to a rebellion or other disorder by force, etc. Quench, satisfying thirst by drinking, etc. Quern, a simple hand mill for grinding grains. Querulous, complaining in an irritable way. Querulous. Query, a questions asking for information or expressing doubt. Queries, querying, queried, asks a query. Quest, a long or difficult search. Quest, etc. Question, a sentence worded or expressed so as to obtain information. Question, etc., etc. Question. In question, being discussed, etc. Out of questions, not possible. Questionable, open to doubt, etc. Question mark, a punctuation mark indicating a question. Questionnaire, a set of printed questions written for a survey. Questionnaire. Quetzal, a long-tailed tropical American bird with iridescent green plumage. Queue, a line of people or vehicles waiting their turn for something. Queues, queuing, queued, queuing, queued, wait in a queue. Queued jump, move forward out of turn in a queue. Quibble, A slight objection or criticism. Quibbles, quibbling, quibbled. Argue about a trivial matter. Quiche. A baked flan with a savory filling thickened with eggs. Quick, moving fast, etc. The quick, the tender flesh below the growing part of a fingernail or toenail. Cut someone to the quick, upset someone very much. Quicken, make or become quicker. Quick fire, fast and unhesitating, etc. Quickie, a rapidly consumed alcoholic drink. Quick lime, a white caustic alkaline substance consisting of calcium dioxide obtained by heating limestone. Quicksand, loose wet sand that sucks in anything resting on it. Quicksilver, liquid mercury moving or changing rapidly and unpredictably. Quickstep, a dance similar to a fast foxtrot. Quick-tempered, easily angered, quick-witted, able to think or respond quickly. Quid, £1 sterling. Quid, a lump of chewing tobacco. Quiddity, the essential nature of a person or thing. Quid pro quo, a favor given in return for something. Quiescence, in a state or period of inactivity. Quiet, quieter, quietest, making little or no noise, etc., etc. Quiet. On the quiet, secretly or without drawing attention. Usage, don't confuse quiet and quiet. Quieten, make or become quiet and calm. Quietism, calm acceptance of things as they are. Quietude, a state of calmness and quiet. Quietus, death or a cause of death. Quiff, a tough ear brush upwards and backwards from a man's forehead. Quiff. Quill, a main, wing, or tail feather of a bird. Quill, etc. Quilt, a warm bed covering made of padding enclosed between layers of fabric, etc. Quilted, of clothes or bedspread made of 2 layers of fabric with padding between them. Quin, a quintuple. Quince, the hard acid spear-shaped fruit of an Asian tree. Quince. Like the live, guys. Please like the live. Thank you. Arouge Fatima. Big up. Quince. Quinconox, an arrangement of 5 objects with 4 at the corners of a square or rectangle and the fifth at its center. Quinine, a bitter compound present in cinchona bark, formerly used to treat malaria. Quinone, any of a group of organic compounds related to benzene but having 2 hydrogen atoms replaced by oxygen. Quinquennial, lasting for or happen every 5 years. Quincurium, an ancient Roman or Greek galley ship of a kind believed to have had 5 oarsmen to a bank of oars. We are at the final page in Q, page 592, and then we go to 593 to R. That is where we are right now. You get it? That's where we are right now. Quintessence, the perfect or most typical example, etc. Quintessential, representing the perfect or most typical example, quintessential. Quintet, a group of 5 people playing music or singing together, etc. Quintuple, consisting of 5 parts or elements, etc. Quintuplet, each of 5 children born at one birth. Quip, a witty remark. Quips, quipping, quip. Make a witty remark. Quire, rhymes with squire. 25 sheet of paper. 1/20th of a ream, etc. Quirk, a peculiar habit. Quirk, etc. Quirky, having peculiar or unexpected habits or qualities. Quisling, Kisling, a traitor collaborating with an occupying enemy force. Quillish, Quisling, quit, quits, quitted or quit, leave a place, resign from a job, etc. Quite, do the greatest degree completely. Quite, quits, and on equal terms because of debt or score has been settled. Quits. Call it quits. Decide to stop doing something. Quitter, a person who gives up easily. Quiver, quivers, quivering, quivered. Shake or vibrate with a slight rapid motion. Quiver. Quiver, a case of carrying arrows. Quixotic, unselfish and idealistic to an impractical to an impractical extent. Quiz, a game or competition involving a set of questions, has a test of knowledge. Quizzes, quizzing, quizzed. Question someone. One moment, guys. Quizzical, showing mild or amused puzzlement. Quizzical. Kion, an external angle of a wall or building, etc. Kiot, a ring thrown in a game with the aim of it landing over an upright peg. Quondam, farmer. Curate, of a meeting having a quorum. Quorum, the minimum numbers of members that must be present at a meeting to make it business valid. Quorum. Quota, a limited quantity of a product which may be produced, exported, or imported. Quota, etc. Quotable, suitable for or worth quoting. Quotable, suitable for or worth quoting. Quotation. Quotation, a passage or remark repeated by someone other than the person who originally said or wrote it. Quotation mark, each of a set of punctuation marks, single or double, used to mark the beginning and end of a title or quotation. Quote, quotes, quoting, quoted. Repeat or copy out a passage or remark by another person. Quote something as, mention something as an example to support a point, etc., etc. Quotes, quotation marks. Quoth, said. Quotidian, daily. Quotient, a result obtained by dividing one quantity by another. Quotient. Current, equal current. QV, abbreviation used to direct a reader to another part of a book of further information. We have finished page 552. Sorry. We have finished this side. Now we're on this side. We are on R, page 593. Okay, let's go. R. R, the 18 letter of the alphabet. The three R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic. R, abbreviation, RAND, etc. R, abbreviation, radius, etc. R and B, abbreviation, rhythm and blues, etc. RA, abbreviation, in the UK, Royal Academic academician, academician or Royal Academy, etc. Symbol, the chemical element radium. Rabbi, a Jewish religious leader or teacher of Jewish law. Rabbinic, relating to rabbis or to Jewish law or teachings. Rabbit, a burrowing mammal with long ears and a short tail, etc. Rabbits, rabbiting, rabbited, rabbiting, hunting for rabbits, etc. Rabbit punch, a sharp chop with the sledge of the hand to the back of the neck. Rabbit punch. Rabble, a disorderly crowd. The rabble, the ordinary people seen as common or uncouth. Rabble rouser, a person who stirs up popular opinions for political reasons. Rabelasian, Rabelasian, like the writings of the French author Francois Rabelais, Rabelasian, Rabelais, especially in being highly imaginative and full of hearty humor. Rabid, extreme, extreme fan rabbi, extreme fanatical, etc. Rabies, a dangerous disease of dogs and other mammals caused by a virus that can be transmitted through the saliva to humans, causing madness and convulsions. RAC, abbreviation in the UK, Royal Automobile Club. Raccoon, also raccoon, a grayish-brown American mammal with a black face and striped tail. Race, a competition between runners, horses, or vehicles to see which is fastest over a set course, race, etc. Races, racing, raced. Compete in a race, etc., etc. Race, each of the major division of humankind based on a particular physical characteristic, etc. Race course, a ground or track for horse or dog racing. Race horse, a horse bred and trained for racing. Raceme, a flower cluster with the separate flowers along a central stem, the lower flowers developing first compared with cyme. Raceme. Race meeting, a sporting event consisting of a series of horse races held at one course. Race relations, relations between members of different races within a country. Racetrack, a race course, etc. Racial, relating to race, etc. Racialism, racism. Racing, a sport that involves competing in races, etc. Racing car, a car built for racing. Racism, the belief that each race has certain qualities or abilities given rise to the belief that certain races are better than others. discrimination against or hostility towards other races, racism. Rack, a framework for holding or storing things. The rack, a frame on which a person was tortured by being stretched. Also, rack, cause great pain to, etc. Rack something up, accumulate or achieve something. Rack or rack. Your brains think very hard. We are now on page 594 and 595. Let's go. Rack, a joint of meat that includes the front ribs. Rack. Rack. Go to rack and ruin. Fall into a bad condition due to neglect. Rack and pinion, of a mechanism using a fixed bar with cogs or teeth that fit into a smaller cog. Rack and pinion. Racket, a bat with a string around or oval frame used in tennis, badminton, and squash. Rackets, a ball game for 2 or 4 people played with rackets in a 4-wall court. Racket, a loud, unpleasant noise, etc. Rackets, racketing, racketed. Make a loud, unpleasant noise. Racketeer, a person who makes money through dishonest activities. Racketeer. Raconteur, a person who tells stories in an interesting way. Raccoon, racquet of racket. Racy, racier, raciest. Lively and exciting, especially in a sexual way. RAD, RADA, RADA. In the UK, Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. Radar, a system for finding the presence, direction, and speed of aircraft, ships, etc. by sending out pulses of radio waves which are reflected off the object back to the source. Radar. Radar trap, an area of road in which radar is used by the police to detect speeding vehicles. Rattle, showing signs of age or tiredness. Rattle. Radial, range in lines coming out from the central point to the edge of a circle, etc. Also, radial ply, of a tire in which the layers of fabric have their cords running at right angles to the circumference of the tire. Radian, an angle of 57.3 degrees, equal to that at the center of a circle formed by an arc equal in length to the radius. Radiant, shining or glowing brightly. Radiant, shining or glowing brightly, etc. Radiate, radiates, radiating, radiated, with reference to light, heat, or other energy sent out or be sent out in rays or waves. Radiate. Radiation, energy sent out as electromagnetic waves or subatomic particles. Radiation sickness, illness caused when a person is exposed to X-rays, gamma rays, or other radiation. Radiator, a heating device consisting of a slim metal tank through which hot water circulates or one heated by electricity or oil, etc. Radical, relating to the basic nature of something fundamental, etc. etc. Radical sign, the sign which indicates the square root of the number of the number following or an or a higher root indicated by a raised numeral before the symbol. Radical sign. Radicchio, a variety of chicory with dark red leaves. Radice of radix. Radicle, the part of a plant embryo that develops into the primary root. Radi of radio, the sending and receiving of electromagnetic waves carrying sound messages, etc. etc. Radioed, send a message by radio. Radio, referring to radio waves or broadcasting, etc. Radioactive, giving out harmful radiation or particles. Radioactivity, the sending out of harmful radiation or particles caused when atomic nuclei break up spontaneously, etc. Radiocarbon, a radioactive isotope of carbon used in carbon dating. Radiogram, a combined radio and record player. Radiography, the process of taking images by X-rays or other radiation to assist in medical examinations. Radioisotope, a radioactive isotope. Radiology, the study and use of X-rays and similar radiation in medicine. Radiophonic, relating to sound produced electronically. Radiophonic. Radio telephone, a telephone using radio transmission. Radio telescope, an instrument used to dictate radio waves from space. Radiotherapy, the treatment of cancer or other disease using X-rays or similar radiation. Radio wave, an electromagnetic wave having a frequency in the range 10.4 to 10.11 or 10.12 Hertz. Radish, the crisp, not hasty red root of a plant which is eaten raw. Radish. Radium, a radioactive metallic element. Radius, a straight line from the center to the circumference of a circle or sphere, etc. Radix, the base of a system of calculation. Radon, a rare radioactive gaseous element. RAF, abbreviation in the UK Royal Air Force. Raffia, fiber from the leaves of a tropical palm tree used for making hats, baskets, etc. Raffish, slightly disreputable but in an attractive way. Raffle, a lottery with goods as prizes. Raffles, raffling, raffled. Offer something as a prize in a raffle. Raft, a flat structure made of pieces of timber fastened together used as a boat or floating platform, etc. Raft, a large amount. Rafter, a beam forming part of the internal framework of a roof. Rag, a piece of old cloth. Rags, old or lattered clothes, etc. Lose your rag, lose your temper. Rag, a programming of entertainments organized by students to raise money for charity. Rag, rags, ragging, ragged, make fun of someone. Rag, a piece of ragtime music. Raga, in Indian music, a traditional pattern of notes used as a basis for improvising a piece of music. Ragamuffin, a person in ragged, dirty clothes. Ragamuffin. Rag and bone man, a person who goes from door to door collecting second-hand items to sell. Rag and bone man. Rag bag, a collection of widely different things. Range, violent, uncontrollable anger. Rages, raging, raged. Feel or express violent, uncontrollable anger, etc. All the rage, very popular or fashionable for a short time. Raga, a style of dance music in which a DJ improvises lyrics over a backing track. Ragged, of clothes old and torn, etc. Raglan, of a sleeve continuing in one piece up to the neck of a garment. Raglan. Ragout, a rago, a spicy stew of meat and vegetable. Ragtag, very varied and lacking organization. Ragtime, an early form of jazz music played especially on the piano. Ragtime. Rag trade, the clothing or fashion industry. Ragworth, a plant with yellow flowers and rag leaves. Raid, a sudden attack on an enemy or a forced entry into a building. Raid, etc. Rail, a bar or series of bars fixed on supports or attached to a wall or ceiling, forming part of a fence or used to hang things on. Rail, etc. etc. Go off the rails. Begin behaving in an uncontrolled way. Rail, complain strongly about. Rail, a waterside bird with gray and brown plumage. Rail card, a pass entitling the older to reduce rail fares. Railhead, the point at which a railway ends. Railing, a fence made of rails. Raillery, good humored teasing. Railroad, a railway, rush or force someone into doing something. Railroad, railway, a track made of rails along which trains run, etc. Raiment, clothes. Raiment, raiment, clothes, rain, the, the condensed mixture of the atmosphere falling in separate drops. We are on page 596 and 597. Okay. Okay, let's go. We are at 1 hour mark. 1 hour mark. Falls of rains, fall of rains, etc. It rains, it is raining, etc. Rain falls. Be rained off. Of an event be prevented by rain from continuing or taking place, etc. Rainbow, an arch of colors in the sky caused by sunlight shining through water droplets in the atmosphere. Rainbow trout, a large trout with reddish sides native to western North America and introduced elsewhere. Rain check. Take a rain check. Refuse an offer by implying that you may take it up later. Sorry, let's go. Raincoat, a coat made from waterproof or water resistant fabric. Raindrop, a single drop of rain. Rainfall, the amount of rain falling within a area in a particular time. Rainforest, a dense forest found in tropical areas with consistently heavy rainfall. Rainproof, of an item of clothing able to keep out the rain. Rainy, having a lot of rain. A rainy day, a time in the future when money may be needed. Raise, lift or move something upwards or into an upward position, etc., etc. Raise something to multiply a quantity to a specified power, etc. Raise the roof, make a lot of noise, especially by cheering. Raisin, a particular dried grape. Raisin the tree, the most important reason for someone or something's existence. Raison d'etre. Raj, the period of British rule in India. Raja, an Indian king or prince. Raja, rake, a tool consisting of a pole with metal prongs at the end, used for drawing together leaves or cut grass or smoothing soil. Rakes, raking, raked, draw together leaves or grass or smooth soil with a rake, etc., etc. Rake through, search through, rake something up, slash over, retrieve the memory of something best forgotten, rake it in, make a lot of money. Rake, a fashionable and rich man who lives a disreputed life. Rake, rakes, raking, rake. Set something at a sloping angle, the angle at which something slopes. Rake off, a share of profits from an illegal or underhand deal. rakish, having a dashing, jaunty, or slightly disreputable appearance. Rally, rallies, rallying, rallied, with reference to troops bring or come together again so as to continue fighting, rally, etc., etc. Rallies, a mass meeting held as a protest or in support of a cause, etc., etc. Rallies, rallying, the sport of taking part in a motor rally, having the effect of calling people to action, rallying, etc. RAM, abbreviation random access memory. Ram, an adult male sheep, etc. Rams, ramming, rammed, roughly force something into place, etc. Ramadan, Ramadan, the ninth month of the Muslim year during which Muslims fast from dawn to sunset. Ramble, rambles, rambling, rambled, walk for pleasure in the countryside, ramble, etc. Rambutan, the red fruit of a tropical tree with soft spines and slightly sour taste. Rambutan. Ramekin, a small dish for baking and serving an individual portion of food. Ramifications, complex result of an action or event, etc. Ramify, ramifies, ramifies, ramifying, ramified. Form parts that branch out. Ramp, a sloping surface joining two different levels. Ramp, etc. Rampage, rampage, rampages, rampaging, rampage. Rush around in a wild and violent way. Rampant, flourishing or spreading in an uncontrolled way, etc. Rampant. Rampart, a wall built to defend a castle or town having a broad top with a walkway. Rampart. Ramraid, a robbery in which a shop windows is rammed with a vehicle. Ramraid, sorry, ramrod, a rod formerly used to ram down the charge of a firearm. Ramrod. Ramshackle, a very bad condition. In a very bad condition. Ramshackle. Run, pass off run. Ranch, a large farm in America or Australia where cattle or other animals are bred. Rancid, of fatty or oily foods, stale and smelling or tasting unpleasant. Rancid, highly unpleasant. Rancid. Rancor, bitter feelings or resentment. Rancor.